and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky. Never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. To take her higher, higher.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dufile Tuso. I'm back and my battery's dying. I'm back with a chit chat, just a small and a chit chat, you know, because earlier on I was just feeling so emotional, and also I'm gonna be answering to a few questions. I think I've got about 5 questions. I wrote them down. I'm gonna be answering to those questions. So yeah, earlier on I went to visit it's Mother's Day, by the way. So I bought my mom some small and a gift from Carol Boys, and I went to see my grandmother as well. I bought her a pizza. That's her favorite. I bought her a pizza, and I also bought her a small and a gift. Guys, family is so important. They just that support structure. Like, have you ever heard of blood is thicker than water? My family is like that. Like, they are thick on me. Like, bona. I'm a poser. Oh my god. But yeah, I was just a bit emotional earlier on. Like, days like this makes me miss my dad. My dad was big on occasions. My dad was big on celebrations. My dad was big on family reunions. So yeah. Anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm just putting on this to just hold my hair and to just, you know, feel good. I'm wearing these spectacles because my eyes are giving me a bit of a problem today. I think maybe because like it was a bit windy earlier on, so I don't know. But those who know that I use prescribed glasses. Though I hardly ever wear them because I just feel like my eyes are okay. It's just sometimes when they give me problems. So I wear them sometimes, not always. The reason why I'm here is because I just wanted to talk about the importance of family, friendship, and like just surrounding the people around you. Sometimes I just feel like we don't value people enough, you know, we don't value the people around us enough, and it is important that we value them, that we see them and we acknowledge them. When saying family, I'm not, the circles are just so disturbing. It's because of the ring light. It's because of the ring light. Like, my eyes, like, when I say family, I'm not referring to like your immediate family or your kin. I'm referring to like, sometimes we do make families, our own families. I mean, like friends, colleagues, like the people that we get to meet in life along the way. They also become a part of us, and they also become like a family to us, you know. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. That we should acknowledge the people around us, because earlier on I was just so emotional, feeling a bit emotional, like missing my dad and my grandmother, you know. They played a huge part in my life. They played a huge role in my life. Like, they were just a support structure, you know. And like, they taught me a lot in terms of like respecting my surroundings, it be the people around me, the people I know or not, like just being that girl. And also another thing that triggered me is because earlier on I went to visit my grandmother. It's been long without seeing her, so I just went to visit her, and like it brought back a lot of memories. And yeah, so sometimes you never actually like realize how important some people are in your life until you like lose them. So I'm so happy with the generation of these days, you know, how they make use of their phones to like just create memories with their loved ones, with their parents, with their like, you know, family, friends and everything. Like, that thing is so helpful, because then you get to like just go back to that when you miss those people when they're gone in your life. But also losing people is also important, because some people are just in your life to mislead you, to misguide you, and to just like bring that negative energy and that negative vibe, you know. I'm just so happy with my piercings. Like, it's so cute. I like them so much. I got them Friday. I think you guys will see them on my vlog, because I'm currently busy with a vlog, though like I'm not done with it. But I think this chit chat will go first and then the vlog will come after. But yeah, like I was saying, that sometimes it is good to lose people.
Like it is that some are meant to be lost, you know?
This thing is just so like confusing. You just have to go with your instincts and the energies, because sometimes we do want to create friends and family, but sometimes it's not worth it, you know, in the sense that some people bring about like just negative vibe in your life, like negative energies. You'd see after losing them, you start progressing, you start like being a better person to yourself. You just like seeing the light. And some of them, fortunately, after losing them, you just like lose yourself and you just like feel like starting over. And yeah, I've been listening to Sarah Jakes lately, and there's this sermon where she was speaking about, what was it about? I think I forgot. It was about let me think. She was saying something like sometimes we hit the mark but also miss the mark. So life is more like an intersection where you just, okay, she said this. She said, sometimes you hit the mark and miss the mark, but you then come into an intersection where it's just like your life, you feel like you just came into like a confusion, you know. The side, it's confusion, negative thoughts coming from like it be with something that you're doing in life, and you're just having this negative thoughts like, what if it doesn't work out? And this side, it's like people, about people's comments and opinions, like how they view whatever that you're doing or trying to achieve in life. And then this side, it's like your focus, you know. Okay, this side is your focus because you then want to like do this and that, but then this side comes the challenges that you face trying to achieve and all that. So like when you're in the middle of that, you just have to run back to what you believe in, you know, which is God, and like ask God to guide you in all that you do, and just for him to show you the light, to give you the wisdom. And sometimes when you feel hopeless, it's good to draw strength from the things that he has done for you previously, because I believe that we all sorry about that, because I believe that all of us, we have that specific thing that God has brought us out of, you know, where it seemed impossible and it seemed like it's not easy, it's not gonna happen, but God did it for you. And like we just have to pull strength from that, you know. Like I need a bit of water, I talk too much. That's the bottle that I use to drink water with when I'm at home. I make sure that in a day I finish this. It's 2 liters, it's a 2-liter bottle. So I make sure that in a day I finish this. So yeah, like I was saying, that you just have to pull strength from the things that God has done for you previously, in a sense that you might find out that you were in a situation where you felt like it's not easy coming out of. It's not that like it's not promising to come out of, but God has brought you out. There was this what is it called? There was this clip that's been going around where people have been saying that we are currently living in one of our answered prayers, which is true. Like we are living in one of our answered prayers, and that should give you hope enough to be like, if I continue praying, then it means tomorrow I'll be living again in one of the answered prayers that I'm praying now, you know. So like you need to pull strength from the things that God has done for you previously, maybe God has like saved you from an accident, maybe like God has healed you, maybe like the breakthrough that you've seen in your life. That's where you can pull strength from, or from the Bible. You can still like God, if you were able to part the ocean, the sea, the Red Sea, you can still do it for me in this situation where I am. God, if you were still able to raise Jesus Christ from the dead, I mean, what is this that I'm going through? This is such a little thing for you, and I know that you can help me go through it, you know? Life is a journey, and if you get to acknowledge that, and then it's gonna be easier for you to just go through life. And I know that some of us, sometimes we just feel like we are stuck. You just feel like this is it, this is the end, but it is not. Trust me, God is doing something big and better for you. So I was watching a movie earlier on, and this movie, I forgot what the name of the movie is, but I'm gonna find it for you. Funny how I was watching it like a few hours ago, but I forgot what it is called. You know, recently I've been multitasking, hey? I'm currently busy with a vlog, and now I'm doing a chit chat. Like, I'm just that girl. So proud of myself. So proud of myself. Wait, let me find this movie. I'm gonna be back. So I found it. The movie, it's called The Good Lie. So it's basically about people. It's like Somalians. Are they Somalians or Ethiopians? They were in the midst of an era, like they were going through an era of some sort of an apartheid, where they were being oppressed and they were killed. Some of them were being taken into like the military. They were taken to join the military in another country. So like they formed a group, and they escaped. They tried to escape into a better country, but more like of what was happening in Israel in the Bible, where they had to like move and try to like escape the situation that was happening, to go into the land of milk and honey. So that should be something that should be something that gives us hope and gives us a strength that someday it's gonna get better, someday it's gonna get good. And though on the way, like, you're gonna face some trials and tribulations, life is like that. It's a journey, and a journey is not smooth. I'm sure Nana's Bonil, like Mahamba Lane, there's potholes, there's bridges, there's traffic lights to show that somewhere, somehow you have to stop, somewhere you have to speed up. When you potholes, you have to duck and dive, you know? That's just how life is. Life is a journey. It's not going to be easy always. You may face no's after no's, but you are moving towards that big yes that's just gonna open that big door for you, you know? Maybe God is saving you from the small doors that are just gonna change who you are, you know? Maybe God is like saving you from those small doors that are gonna bring troubles and change your personalities and who you are. Because trust me, some situations that we face in life, they change us in a way where we just want to build this wall, and that's gonna protect us from like our surroundings. And like it's more like a child who's being bullied, you know? Growing up, they have to build this shield, this shelter, to be like, I'm not gonna go through that ever again. They're gonna make sure that they fight back. So God may be saving you from those small doors that are gonna bring that kind of a person to you, and like saving you from that, and he's going to be opening this big door that's just gonna be measured, and that's just gonna be it, where you hit the mark, you know? So yeah, I really don't know. Anyway, the questions that I wanted to answer here is I wanted to actually do a Q&A, but I got a few questions, so I was just like, let me just write them down and I'll answer them on my chit chat. So first one is, do you ever journal? Journaling, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I only journal those things that I want to let go, you know. I put them down in my diary. Maybe it be something that made me sad, it be something that I realized on the way, or like then comes a time where I just light up the diary. Like last year, I wrote down all the things that made me sad because I was going through so much last year. Like, I don't want to lie, I was going through so many emotions. I was just like, there was just a lot that was happening, and I was just jotting down all of it, and I had to light up that diary because I don't want to be looking back into negativities. I don't want to be looking back into things that made me sad. So I put it
Destroyed it rather.
lit it up. Because I didn't want to go back into like reading what I've been going through, what happened to me, no, I didn't want to do that. So also, I do not like write down the to-do list because I just feel like it makes my mind lazy. I get to rely on it a lot, that my mind just get too relaxed, and I rely on it instead of like trying to remember what is it that I need to do. I rely on the journal or on my to-do list to be like, okay, now I need to do this, to do that. So no, I do not journal. I do not write down any stuff. Are you a morning person or a night person? I'm such a morning person. I sleep early now, especially when I'm not going to work. I'll sleep at around like 7, if not 6. Like, I sleep so early, but I wake up very early. Like, I'm such a morning person. My morning routine, I wake up, listen to gospel or sermons, Sarah Jakes Roberts sermons. Like, I love the woman a lot. She's so intelligent. She's just so gifted, you know. As I make sure I start by listening to a sermon by Sarah Jakes Roberts, sorry. So yeah, and take a bath. I'm not a coffee person. I rather drink tea than a coffee. And yeah, if I'm not going to work, I'll just do whatever chore that I have to do, and yeah, just browse through social media before I can just get my day started. When I'm going to work, I'll just like shower or take a bath, get ready for work, and that's just it. So yeah. Next one says, would you ever consider watching soccer again? I think this is coming from like my previous vlog where I mentioned that I used to be a soccer hand, like I used to watch soccer. I'm trying to go back into that because soccer used to keep me busy. But now I don't have that one friend whom I'll be like going to stadiums to watch soccer with, so I'll just like be watching on TV. I'm trying to go back into that to like be a fan of soccer, so I'll just like try to watch it on TV rather than going out on stadiums to watch soccer, because I don't have that person to go with me, you know. So yeah. The next one says, would you ever consider podcast someday? Podcast, I don't know. Like, do I really talk that much? Because I feel like podcast needs you to be active, needs you to talk too much, to just know, to be up to date, you know, with topics, and like know people. I don't know a lot of people. Like, if those who know me know that I'm such an introvert. Like, I'd rather keep to myself than to just be out there, and I feel like podcast is for those people who are out there, who know people, because you'll need people to come into your podcast to interview them and all that. So I'm not like that. I feel like my podcast will rather be boring instead. So yeah, I don't know, maybe someday, I don't know. Let me just grow my channel first and see. Maybe later on in life, that's when I'll start a podcast on. Hardly ever seen you with friends. Do you have any friends? Yeah, that was the last question, by the way. Yeah, I do have friends, though. Like I did mention in my previous vlogs that it's just a distance friendship, you know, distant friendships. My friends are far from me, but currently man, we're growing old, you know. We don't have time for friends. As long as we're keeping each other up to date through phones and chatting every day, not even every day, like sometimes, you know, like that's it for me. Like I'm not big on friendships like that we need to talk every day. You need to know what's happening in my life like every day to keep you updated like that. No, I'm not that big with friendships, but that time, like once in a while we do talk, you know, keeping each other up to date. Like it's a vibe when we meet up, but I'm not that big on friendships. I feel like I'm weird sometimes because I just feel like keeping to myself and keeping to my space, and like I want to be in control of what people know about me and what they don't know about me. Like I just feel like I need to be in control. So every day when you are with your friends, I feel like then you want to have control over what's happening in your life. So I'm just that one person. Like I want to be in control. Even with my channel, I'm like that. I want to be exposing my family or like my friends, unless if they give me consent to be like, yo, I don't mind being on your channel, then yeah, it's kudos, I would show them. But if not, nah, currently no. I feel like I still have that control over my channel because it's still small, you know. So, and as much as I'm still studying, I want to have that control to just like show what I want to show and not show what I don't want to show, talk about what I want to talk about and not talk about what I don't want to talk about. You get what I mean? Like I'm such introverted like that, and besides I'm a Libra. What you expect? Like, so yeah, anyway, that was it. I know like that was such a short video, but yeah, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and don't forget to like, share my videos and help me grow this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, see you next time. And also please guys, hype up my memo diaries. I've been posting memo diaries like from part 1. I think I'll stop at part 10 and I'll see what else to start on my shorts, but up to so far I'm on memo diaries part 8. So show me love there, because like shorts help grow the channel. That's one thing that I've realized. I think currently that's my niche, like shorts after shorts, they help me grow the channel. I've seen growth there. So like guys, don't like hesitate sharing and telling other people about my channel to grow it. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in.